WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com present Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Rail Splitter Football is brought to you by these fine sponsors. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football.
Listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on 96.3 FM. I'm Bobby V, along with Coach Ken Schweitzer. The Rail Splitters lead it here at halftime 21-6. All our halftimes for Lincoln Rail Splitter Football is sponsored by Grau Incorporated at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com to get all you service you need out there at Grau Incorporated. And Coach, it's staring us right in the face right here. The defense for Lincoln. They're going to have to hold the Spartans because they're very explosive. They scored 6 points in the first half. And the defense for Lincoln, the defensive ends are Owen Grant and Frank Sanders. The nose guard is Alec Claudio. The inside linebackers are Peyton Bunner, Kyle Keeler, and Angel Harrow. The outside linebackers are Jaden Gully and Tate Johnston. And the corners are Kenai Carson and Gabe Smith. And the safety is Chris Brown. And as you know, Coach, for many years you coached the defense, and that's a big part of the team. We always talk about the offense, but the defense has got to do a lot of the work.
Well, absolutely. And, if you can't stop your opponent, it doesn't matter how many points you score. If they score one more than you, you don't win. But, I think the Railer defense, we don't keep the statistics from who we're playing against, but Southeast, that first drive, they picked up some good yardage running the ball, and I think Lincoln made a few adjustments, maybe picked up the pace just a little bit, but slowed that down after that first drive about halfway through the first period, and they slowed down the running game by a lot, and then the passing game it's scary and it's dangerous. They really only hit the one big one. It was a 6-pointer, but I'm sure there's a little talk at halftime about that, about pass defense, and put some pressure on the quarterback, which they did a few times in that first half.
And as we talk, the defense did a good job on that first drive for the Spartans. They held the ball for a large part of that first half, but we were able to stop them and come back and get that touchdown. This has been a good season for the Rail Splitters. Right now they're 3-1 on the season, so Coach is going to take a look around the league at the records of the teams and who's playing tonight. Okay, well, we're at the halfway point of the season, as we mentioned earlier, Bob, but of course leading the conference, Rochester, Glenwood, and Sacred Heart Griffin all at 3-0 starting to play tonight. They're followed then by U-High is 3-1. And Lincoln is 2-1 in fifth place. Behind us, Jacksonville, next week's opponent. They're 2-2 in the conference, followed by Springfield and MacArthur, both at 1-3, and then Lanphier, Southeast, and Eisenhower has a conference win. They're 1-3, and then they're followed by Southeast and Lanphier at 0-3 in the conference. So Eisenhower did get a win. Yeah, they got a win last week. They played Lanphier and won 46-24 last week. Who are they playing tonight? Eisenhower tonight is playing at Rochester. Ooh. So that'll be a toughie for them. Yeah. Also tonight, U-High is across town over at Memorial Stadium playing the Lanphier Lions. Glenwood is at MacArthur. MacArthur could give them a little bit of a tussle tonight, although MacArthur's struggled a little bit here at the year. They're 1-3 going into tonight's action. After an opening victory, they've lost 3 in a row. Springfield High is playing at Sacred Heart Griffin tonight. And then Jacksonville has a non-conference game at home against Peoria Notre Dame. Against Peoria Notre Dame, okay. So we played Peoria Manual, so we're getting the conference getting to play some Peoria teams.
Yeah, and everybody's got a non-conference game, and so it's good to see the variety out there of who's playing some of these other non-conference. Some are coming out of the Big 12. I see Lanford played Champaign Central. Somebody's playing Centennial. I can't see it right now on my chart, but there it is. That was Manual, who's not in the conference either. But anyway, everybody's got a non-conference game, and so it kind of makes it kind of interesting.
Coaches both going over their last minute instructions here before we start the second half. Want to remind you the score: Lincoln Rail Splitters 21 and the Southeast Spartans 6. The Rail Splitters now coming back out onto the field. Our halftime was sponsored by Grau Incorporated. Chris Grau, the head man out there at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com for all your car servicing, or if you'd like to purchase one or trade one in. It's Grau Incorporated. That's Grau right now at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. Railers went back into the huddle for some last-minute instructions again, and now the Spartans coming back over to their bench, and we're just about ready to go here to start the second half. We'll take a short 30-second timeout, and then we'll be back to start the second half.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and
Lincoln
friends
Rail
become
Splitter
family.
football, and I apologize. I thought we were getting ready to start this second half, but now they're having problems with the clock. The clock is winding down, but they've shut the rest of it off. The score and the yardage and everything else. I haven't ever seen anything like this.
The play clock is flashing at 8.
Well,
we need an electrician.
Yes, officials going over to talk to some officials at Lincoln. And they're trying to figure out what's going on. So we're just going to have to keep the halftime show going.
Yeah, I guess.
Sponsored by Grau Incorporated. They're getting some extra sponsor time out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. So we've mentioned that the Rail Splitters have got to hold defensively, of course, but we've also got an explosive offense, and the Spartans, they can't get back on their heels. The Lincoln Railers can run right over them.
Well, I think we've seen that. Yeah, we saw an explosive first half from the Railers. That was nice running attack by the Railers on all accounts, and I would assume the Railers will keep it on the ground here and try to use the clock and put some more points on the board and keep it out of the hands of the offense from Southeast as much as possible. If they can't get this clock problem started or fixed, they may have to keep the clock or keep time away the official on the field. I've seen that done before, and doesn't help any of us any to know what's going on, but they can still play the game under those conditions. So we'll wait and see what they decide here.
I just got a message on my earplugs here that Coach Renner's listening to us tonight, Coach.
All right, a former Lincoln coach from if I get this right, 95 and 96.
Man, that's way back.
Head coach, yes.
We've been around for a while.
Who, me or you?
Well,
all of us.
Yes, all of us.
Yes. Oh, I just erased that.
Well, they've got the clock running. The Rail Splitters out on the field, and as Coach told you, the Rail Splitters are going to be first to get the ball. Number 24, Keon Carson, back at around his 20-yard line, and kicking for the Spartans, it's Gabe Lobmaster, and he's a big guy. He's up 6'5", 220.
And we've got 12 on the clock now, so I think maybe everything's going to run.
Very athletic-looking kicker, a big, strong man, but he's not going to kick it very far because Keon's up at the 20. Here's the boot, and Keon's going to take it at the 21-yard line. Here he goes, 25. Keon straight arms a man, and now he's at the 30, strings it out, turns it upfield at the 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. Didn't quite maybe make it to the 45-yard line into Spartan territory, and that is great field position for the Lincoln Rail Splitters to start the second half, and that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. They're going to spot that football Boy, they haven't set it down yet. It's going to be, you're going to say he stepped out of bounds sooner than I thought. In Lincoln territory at around the 49-yard line. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 49. Gabe Smith splits wide to the right. Evan Walkendorf up on that line for the Rail Splitters at left guard. Where's the number 73? He's a senior. Here's the snap to Stevens. Hand off. No, he keeps it. Stevens on the run. He's going to go deep into Spartan territory. The keeper, he faked the handoff, and then Stevens takes it down to the 20-yard line. And that's a big run for the Rail Splitters.
31 yards on that. A good fake, and he went right up the middle untouched till he got into the secondary, and he tried to outrun him. He couldn't quite outrun that last safety, but a great opening play here for the second half.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Gabe Smith again split wide to the right. Fruget's the tight end here on the left side. Stevens has got the snap. Hands off to Keon. Keon goes around one, looking for running room, stringing it out to the sideline. Not much running room there, but he still picked up maybe 3 yards. We'll have to check and see where the spot is. He's so fast. I think he got at least 3 out of it.
Let's see where they place it.
It's going to be 2nd down for Lincoln.
Maybe only a yard. I'm not sure.
It's about a 19-yard line. Okay. 2nd down for the Rail Splitters. Here they come up to the line of scrimmage out of that wing formation. The Carson brothers. Darren's got the snap, and this time he hands off. On the left side's Kanai. He takes a few guys with him. He's got a nice gain inside the 15-yard line, maybe up around the 12.
If he gets to the 12, that's about a 7-yard pickup. That's a nice run.
He's a fast runner.
About where he is. He's a yard on our unofficial stats. He's a yard away from 100.
Kanai is.
Kanai is, yes.
Wow. Stevens into the huddle. Barks out his orders. Again, Gabe Smith split wide to the right. Fruget's the tight end. The Carson brothers on the wings. Bunner's the fullback. The handoff. Keon off the right side. Stays on his feet. Dances. He's going to be close to a first down. He had 2 yards for a first down. It was 3rd and 2, and that is the Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne 1st and goal, I believe, when it's all said and done.
Looks like he got down to about the 8.
Smith split wide to the right.
Was that Keon? Yes.
Yeah, Bunner the fullback. Stevens got it. Handoff. Bunner off the right side. He gets wrapped up and pushed back, but he got some yardage. And Lincoln down there knocking on the door again. They couldn't get in at the end of the half, and a great defensive stand by the Spartans. So it's 2nd and goal now for the Rail Splitters at around the 6-yard line. Peyton Bunner, the running back for the Rail Splitters. Two receivers to the far side this time. Hand off, left side. Whoa.
Oh.
Is that Kanai? Yeah, that was Kanai because I think Keon was in the slot.
Yeah.
Kanai down to about the 1-yard line. 5-yard pickup by Kanai Carson. So that's going to be 3rd and goal.
I think they...
Heard they spot it?
I think they moved it out. I think it's on about the 3 now.
Okay, on the 3. You're right. 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Those white jerseys up to the line of scrimmage. Stevens out of it. He's going to hand off. Keon bounces outside and nothing there. He bounced outside, coach, and there's about 2 or 3 Spartans there.
Yeah, I would like to see him maybe turn that up instead of keep trying to get outside. I think there's space to run inside, and he's got the moves that he can get a defender off balance and probably get some yards that way. But he lost on that one, out to about maybe the 6-yard line.
4th and goal at the 6 for the Rail Splitters.
And now you may see a kick here.
Yeah, looks like they're going to try the field goal, maybe. I think Angel just came in. No, that was Aiden Crane. Aiden Crane's the wide receiver. 2 receivers here to the near side. Keon's in the slot. Here's the snap. Roll, gonna throw.
Yes, get in. He's in. Oh, no.
Oh, no, close.
He didn't make it.
Was that Gabe Smith?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Gabe Smith, and he just short. So the Rail Splitters turn it over on downs just right at the goal line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. And the second time in a row that the Rail Splitters have been stopped right at the goal line. Nice, long, sustained drive. We just couldn't get it in the end zone, Coach.
Yeah, that's a disappointment for sure, all the way around. And I thought after he caught and got to the goal line, I thought he would force his way in, but the tackler came up and stopped him just short of the goal line.
And here's what we talked about before, the defense. The Rail Splitters have got a hold here. They lead at 21-6, but the Spartans can quickly get back in it with their explosive quarterback, Trayvon Hall. He's going to get the ball in the end zone, though, on the snap from Winters. Trying to pull us offside. They hand it off. There's a flag on the play. They don't even get it out of the end zone because they blew it dead on a flag. The man that got the handoff was Dion Watkins.
All right, that's offsides on Lincoln.
Rail Splitters. Well, we're helping them out there, Coach. So I'll bring the ball out to the 6-yard line. So now it's going to be 1st and 5 for the Spartans. Just what we didn't need.
No.
7:56 on the third quarter clock. Rail Splitters lead it 21-6. And here come the Spartans in those golden navy blue uniforms. Winters will snap it to Hall. 3 receivers here on the short side of the field. 1 split wide to the left. Here's the snap, a handoff to the... No, he keeps it. Now he throws it incomplete. Good coverage out there. And that was Gabe Smith on the coverage. That was close, very close to pass interference.
He was right with him, and when I saw him out there one-on-one with that wide out, I worried that he's got some speed too, though, so hopefully he's got enough to match the receiver.
So now it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Spartans. At their own 6-yard line, 2 receivers to each side of the field. Watkins in the backfield with Hall. Hall can run with it too. Railers want to blitz, and they pull him off sides, I believe, unless one of the Spartans move. That'd be the second penalty. Illegal procedure against the Spartans.
Yep.
That's why the Rail Splitters look like offsides. Encroachment. .751 left on the third quarter clock. Rail Splitters lead the Spartans 21-6. You're listening to 96.3 FM. And you're also listening on WLCNonline.com. Still 2nd down for the Spartans. This time it's 2nd and 8. Trayvon's got it out of the end zone. Hands off. Watkins knocked away, and it looks like one of the Spartans dove on it. One of the Rail Splitters hit the ball and ripped it out of his hands, but the Spartans were able to maintain the football.
Yeah, they got it, and they got some good yards on the run before the fumble, out to about the 9-yard line.
Marcel Jerome checking in at wide receiver for the Spartans. Watkins in the backfield with Trayvon Hall, the quarterback. Here's the snap. Watkins with the ball, and he's got good running room up the middle. Gets tripped and finally taken down. And the tackle there made by taking down until he was out to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. We keep saying it, Coach. Especially you. These guys are explosive.
Yeah, they've got some big playmakers, and we've seen a few tonight.
Split wide to the left side is Jordan Gilliam. 2 receivers here on the near side. One of them's Jerome, Marcel Jerome. Trayvon Hall waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off. Watkins again up the middle. He's got some more running room again. A lot of Rail Splitters there. The one that's got him around the ankles is, I believe that's Keeler. Keeler was there along with Tate Johnston. Now the ball's at the 44-yard line.
That's about a 7-yard run, and they are on the move, starting on their own 1-yard line.
2nd and 3 for the Spartans. Again, 2 receivers each side. Watkins in the backfield. Unless they might have brought in a new running back. Hall's got the snap. No, that's Watkins off the left side. And a good job there for the Rail Splitters by Owen Grant. Owen Grant on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Number 33, one of the defensive ends.
He had him from behind and did a nice job of dragging him down to the ground for a 1-yard loss.
Do we call that a Mel Green sack? Yeah. What the heck?
No, you only sacked the quarterback, I think.
Oh, man.
It's a tackle for a loss.
I'm trying to give away donuts, man.
Tackle for a loss might be worth something.
That's right. At least one donut. Hall, 2 receivers each side. Hall waits for the snap. Gives to Watkins again. Watkins on the left side, and good containment there by the Rail Splitters. And if I'm not wrong, that's number 51, Tate Johnston, on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. And you mentioned him early on, Coach. He's one of the top tacklers for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, it's 4th down now. We'll see what they're going to do, but they had a little problem with the exchange between quarterback and running back, and that didn't help the flow of that last play. The Railers were right there to make the stop for a yard loss.
Court Pentecost plays some good defense. He runs off the field, and Keon's out there now. But they're going to go for it.
I think this is their punting formation. He's not very deep, that's for sure.
All right, that's...
But you got to be careful to fake.
Carter
He's going to throw it.
He throws it, and they got it. They got the first down. Oh, he's going to go at the 30. Still on his feet. That's number 6. And they trip him up. The last guy get to him was Angel Harrow, but that was David McGahee. McGahee, where's the number 6? The senior made the catch. And I don't think that was the quarterback. I think that could have been Carter Hood that threw it to him. Yeah, Carter Hood is listed at a quarterback.
Well, that was a
1st and goal for the Spartans.
57-yard pass play.
Hall out of the hands off. No, he's keeping it himself. And he's tripped up. First guy there was Keon Carson. And I can't pick up who the second man was.
I think he might
have been Johnston.
He might have lost a yard on that play.
Now checking in is Marcel Jerome at a wide receiver. He brings the play in to Drayvon Hall. Should be 2nd and goal.
He lost a couple on that, about 3.
Winners will snap it to Hall. Here we go, long count. Hall's got it. Hands off.
They got him. Driving backwards.
They got him. That's Deion Watkins. The Rail Splitters stop him.
Got to have 2 more stops here, though.
They've done it to us. We got to do it to them. That's 3rd down now. 3rd and goal at the 4. Just inside the 5. Now checking in, Carter Hood. Watkins still at running back. 1 receiver here on the far side. 3, on the near side. 3 on the far side of the field. Make that 4 receivers on the far side of the field. And now a timeout on the field. And that's going to be timeout Southeast Spartans. And the Rail Splitters lead at 21-6. It's going to be, when we come back, it's going to be 3rd and goal for the Spartans at the 4. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
3rd and goal at the 4 for the Spartans with 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lincoln still leads at 21-6. 2 big plays here for the Rail Splitters. Because if the Spartans score and get a 2-point conversion, they're within a touchdown of Lincoln. Deion Watkins, their fine running back in there, along with their quarterback, Trayvon Hall. Split here to the right side. The guy that had the big catch is David McGahee. Trayvon Hall, lone man. He's going to throw it to McGahee. No! Good coverage out there for the Rail Splitters. And that was Kenai Carson. Bigger man was McGahee, but Kenai did a great job of fronting him.
Yeah, he was right with him and kind of made it hard for him to catch the ball, and it went incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and goal here for Southeast. Big play for the Railer defense.
Watkins back in the backfield with Hall. Either one that can run it in. 2 receivers on each side. McGahee's the dangerous man. Hall's going to run it himself on the right side. Touchdown, Spartans. He went in untouched. Drove it right into the right corner of the end zone, and that's going to make the score Lincoln 21. And the Spartans with 12 points on the scoreboard. And now they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Another big defensive stand here for the Rail Splitters if they can stop this 2-point conversion.
Yeah, but you're right, Bob. It is, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the exact same play we just saw for the touchdown.
Watkins lines up on the left side of Hall. And again, as you said, the wide side of the field on the near side. Here's the snap. He's going to throw it now, and incomplete.
I think he got tipped somewhere at the line of scrimmage.
Excellent. Kenai Carson on the coverage, but as you said, it got tipped.
Might have been Fruget. Might have been Fruget on the tip.
Good job by Fruget. McGahee, the intended receiver. So again, the Rail Splitters stopped the 2-point conversion. So with 2 minutes, 46 seconds left on the third quarter clock, it's Lincoln 21, Southeast 12. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
Are sponsored by the Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. They sponsor the Lincoln Rail Splitter kickoffs and the opposing kickoffs.
That touchdown for Southeast, Bob, started on their own 1-yard line, took them 11 plays. They went 99 yards for the score.
We knew they were dangerous, and they've proved it tonight. They've stayed right in this ball game. Lincoln only leads it by 9 points. Gabe Lobmaster will kick it off to Keon Carson. Keon stands at his 21-yard line. Here's the kick, a high kick. Keon's going to take it at the 20. Keon up to the 25. Got a lot of guys around him at the 30 to the 35 with a burst of speed to the 40 to the 45, the midfield into Spartan territory. Keon Carson, just when you think they've got him, he's gone.
He's got that little burst of speed. It just goes in another higher gear. And that gets him around defenders, as you said, Bob.
Well, the Rail Splitter offense coach had got to get the job done this time after that great run by Keon.
Yeah, they're going to start about midfield, 2:36 here in the third period.
And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters.
They've proven they can move the ball up and down the field, Bob. They just got to finish it into the end zone.
That's right, Coach. That's the way we like it, baby. Move that ball down the field. Stevens got the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Off the right side. He's got at least 5 yards, maybe 6 into Spartan territory. The snap was at the 50, and they're going to spot it at the Spartan 45-yard line. A 5-yard pickup there by Darren Stevens, number 12 for the Rail Splitters.
That was a nice run. One thing he doesn't have that the others have is the speed, but he hits it hard and got around to the end, picked up a nice 5-yard gain on first down.
Got a good block on that right side from Joe Dom. Poole up over the football. That time Stevens up under quarterback, and
keeps it.
He kept it, and he looks like he's got a first down. The whole student body's there for the Spartans. Well, it depends on what they eat. I think they're going to spot it for the first down across the 40 at the 39. And that's Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down. That's the way we like it, baby. 1st and 10. Darren Stevens takes it to 39. Back-to-back runs by the quarterback for the Rail Splitters.
Well, that's a nice way to start the drive, getting a first down after 2 plays. They just need to continue it.
He lined up right under center on that play. Stevens out of the gun this time. Got a man in motion, got the snap. Now he pitches it to Keon. Keon on the right side. He's got a first down and more. Keon Carson with that blazing burst of speed. He won't go down. He never did go down. They just pushed him back. And that's going to be another Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. And that's the way we like it, baby.
Might say a little razzle-dazzle there in the backfield, a fake handoff, and then Steven made a turn and then kind of tossed it to Keon, who took the toss and went up to the, I don't know where he got.
It looks like the 24-yard line.
He got a first down.
1st and 10 at the Spartan 24 on the far side hash mark. Lincoln in those white jerseys with the white helmets and the green pants come to the line of scrimmage. Stevens out of the gun. No running backs there with him. Man in motion is Keon. Comes around the left side and he's tackled. I think that was Keon. No, it was Kanai. Sorry, Kanai. It's Kanai Carson, and he got a gain there. We're under a minute in the third quarter. Lincoln leads it 21-12.
About a 7-yard pickup for Kanai. Another good first down play. 2nd
and 3 for the Rail Splitters. This time, split wide to the right is Kanai Carson. Near side, that's Crane. Stevens has got the snap. Rolls out to his right. Looks, he's got a man incomplete. That might have been, I think that was Gabe Smith. The throw was out in front of him. No way he could get to it.
Yeah, that was Gabe. He was trying to hit with that pass.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 3 at the 17 of the Spartans. 3rd and 3. Another big play on this drive for the Rail Splitters.
3 yards to go, and you got 2 downs to do it. So I think that was kind of a good time to throw a pass, maybe. But now you got to run the ball, keep it on the ground, and pick up those yards.
Gabe Smith, right side. Keon on the slot. 17 seconds for the third quarter. They give it off to Keon on the handoff. He pushes up ahead, trying to get the first down, but I think he's going to be short. And that's going to run out the third quarter clock. They're not going to get a play off. Just depends on where they're going to spot it at.
They may measure. Yes, he did get the first down.
And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. And now they let the clock run out for the third quarter. So Lincoln's going to start the fourth quarter with a 1st and 10, I believe, at the 14-yard line. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Into the fourth quarter, Rail Splitters lead at 21-12. And to start the fourth quarter, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the Spartan 14-yard line.
This drive started on the midfield, Bob, after a nice return on the kickoff to the midfield. And they've run 3 first downs and 6 plays to get down to the 14.
Well, the last 2 times we've been stopped knocking at the door. This time we've got to take it in because Spartans aren't taking any prisoners. They'll come right back at us.
No, they've showed some offensive power tonight, and I don't think 21 points is quite enough. We better get some more.
And we're getting ready. Spartans on defense. They're ready to go. Rail Splitters slowly walking up there. It's going to be Poole over the football. Split here to the near side is Gabe Smith. Wing formation. Kanai on the right, Keon on the left. Kanai in motion. They blow it dead. Flag on the play. Illegal procedure against the Rail Splitters. Going to back us off to the 19-yard line.
Only the third penalty of the game against the Railers, Bob, but a crucial one, and they had a crucial one right at the end of the first half, too.
That's going to make it first and 19. At the 19. Man, first and 15. Handoff, Keon. Keon up the middle, right side. He's down to around the 12-yard line. So Keon with a 7-yard pickup there, Coach.
Yeah, he went up the middle again, Bob, and then made a couple moves to break through a couple tackles to get down to the 12.
Second down for the Rail Splitters at the 12 of the Spartans. Early fourth quarter, Rail Splitters lead at 21-13. Smith out of the huddle to the far side of the field. Keon on the left of the wing, Kanai on the right. Bunner in the backfield. Here we go. Going to hand off. Yeah, he's going to keep it himself. That's Stevens.
He's close.
He's fighting for a first down. Going to be very close.
It was a nice fake there to Kanai. Well, we thought Kanai had the ball, and Stevens put it away and took it into the 5-yard line. 7-yard pickup.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Rail Splitters. As Coach told you, at the 5-yard line. Rail Splitters in the huddle, taking their time. Now they're back. Now they're out. Wackendorf up at that right guard. Here's the snap to Stevens. Here's the handoff. Keon, and nothing going.
Yeah, I think he got enough for the first down, maybe. Check
on
the spot. Yeah, he got pushed back, but he might be short. He is short.
Still at the 5 at the line of scrimmage. 4th down now for the Rail Splitters. If they stop us, it'll be the 3rd time they've stopped us on a goal line stand.
Yeah. This is just will to make it here, Bob. The line's got to get off hard, and the back's got to run hard and get the first down.
Smith out of the huddle here to the near side. This time Stevens going up under center. Got the snap, the left side. He tries to go to the left side.
No, he got pushed back.
And he got pushed back, and the Spartans stop him again, and they're celebrating, and rightfully so. Not over-celebrating, just enough that they know that they've done a great job. So the momentum definitely on the side of the Spartans, even though the Rail Splitters lead at 21-12. That's the 3rd time they've stopped them on a goal line stand.
Yeah, that could spell disaster, but it doesn't have to. The Railer defense has to play 10 minutes here of good, hard, solid football and not give up any big plays.
Gully's out there. Owen, Grant, Frank Sanders. They got to stop him. Tate Johnston. 1st and 10 at the 6 for the Spartans. Trayvon Hall back at his own goal lines, got the snap, and he's going to keep it. Try to come the left side. Good pressure there, and the Rail Splitters stop him. First guy there was Gully, and then a host of Rail Splitters took down Trayvon Hall, but Gully was the guy that contained him.
Yeah, good job by the Railers on defense that time. They wanted to run to the outside, and as you said, Gully came up and made the initial stop. They gave him no gain on the play.
2nd down. Calling it 2nd and 6 back at the line of scrimmage. Hall's got Watkins in the backfield with him. He's got the snap. He hands off Watkins, and they stop him too. Just about right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got a yard.
Fruget was in on the tackle, and I think Keeler was in on it. Not sure if there's someone else, maybe.
That's 3rd down. They gave him a yard. 3rd and 9 for the Spartans. Now they got a little more than that. 3rd and 7. Big play here for the Rail Splitters. Got to stop them here. 3rd and 7. They'll go for the big play here. He's got 3 receivers on the right side, 1 here on the near side. McGahee. He's got the ball. He looks. He's got time. Airs it out.
Find it.
Incomplete. Good coverage. Double coverage out there. That's Pentecost and Kanai Carson on the coverage. Double coverage. Incomplete. They're going to have to punt it away. That was the intended receiver was Marcel Jerome.
Yeah, I think the pass might have been a little off target, but I think that extra coverage back there, as you said, Bob, might have created that too. And fourth down from their own 7-yard line, they surely will punt and not fake.
And who are they going to have punt it? The punter's going to be...
The thing is, Bob, they need more than one touchdown. So giving the ball to Lincoln doesn't help them, but I don't think they'd fake this deep in their own territory.
Carter Hood.
Let it go.
Sidewinder. And it's going to roll out of bounds at the Spartan 36-yard line. Again, tremendous field position for the Rail Splitters. It's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby, at the Spartan 36-yard line at the near side hash mark.
Yeah, the defense stepped up big on that series, Bob. They needed to, and they did a good job there. Didn't let anything run big and covered the pass. Now the Railers have, as you said, good field position with 8:28 left in the game in regulation.
And we talked about that at halftime, Coach. That was a big key, the defense of the Rail Splitters containing this explosive Spartan offense. Poole out of the huddle, up over the football. Zach Poole, the sophomore. Snaps to Stevens. Gives it to Kenai Carson. Kenai Carson's got some good running room.
Oh, yeah.
Looking for more. He's got a first down and more.
There's a penalty.
Flag on the play. Kenai Carson with a great move. Faked it inside, went to the outside, and then they have to throw a flag on the play.
Now, the only one out there that I saw...
Let's see what he said. Holding against the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, illegal push. I know Frank Sanders was downfield blocking, and not sure it was on him. I'm not going to say that, but he was the one white shirt I saw downfield, and that's where the flag came.
So that'll bring it back. Nice play there by the Rail Splitters, but it wasn't meant to be. Now they'll march it off. 10-yard penalty. Back to the 40-yard line. So now it's going to be first down for the Rail Splitters at the 40. 40 and so first and 14 for the Rail Splitters at the 40. There on that offensive line for Lincoln is Alec Claudio. He's playing both ways tonight. Here's the snap to Stevens. He hands off. Play. That's Kenai again. The same play, but he's not going too far. He got a little bit, but not much. Maybe a yard, maybe two. Depends on where they spot it. Ball, line of scrimmage with the 40. They're going to say he got a yard to the 39.
Yeah, the Southeast defender did a nice job of stalking him and staying right with him and making the tackle. Got to give defense a little credit on that one.
Ball at the Spartan 39. 7:27 left for the game. And Lincoln leads at 21-12. And that was a key what you said there, Coach. At least we've got a 2-score lead.
Yeah.
Stevens out of the gun. Got the snap. Hands off Keon. Keon's nice at the 40. Blocks. At the 35. Right side. And he's finally out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 31, maybe 30-yard line. Keon Carson with a burst of speed. Not a first down, but a big gain for Lincoln.
Yeah, depending on what he plays. He got, I think, 9 yards on that. Makes third down a lot more manageable. At
the 30. About what, 3 yards for a first down?
Three or four, yeah.
Near side hash mark. 3rd and 4 for the Rail Splitters. Maybe 3.5.
Clock stops by being knocked out of bounds, but still a good 9-yard pickup.
Official blows it dead. Well, they got too many players or equipment.
It must be equipment.
Yeah.
Because he got a sub coming in.
His face mask. Okay, here we go. Stevens out of the gun. Wing formation. Keeler's in there. Hand off Keon around the right side, and he just got back to the line of scrimmage before they took him out of bounds. Good sportsmanship there. They pick him up on the sideline as he went out of bounds. And I'm pretty sure that it was right at the line of scrimmage. Are they going to give him? Well, they're going to give him some. He gave him a yard. Gave him a yard on that play. So the ball's at the 29-yard line.
Now Lincoln's going to take a timeout and figure out a play to get this first down.
4th and 3 for the Rail Splitters with 7:02 left in the game. Lincoln leads at 21-12, and as Coach Schweitzer told you, a timeout on the field, so we'll take a 30-second timeout.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
21-12, Coach. Ball placed at the 29-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 3.
Big play coming up. Need 3 for first down, and Stevens might be the ball carrier.
You just read my mind. Stevens out of the gun. Got the snap. Rolls to his left. No, they're going to pass. Man open. First down. Yes. Rail Splitters.
Keon,
number 24 for the Rail Splitters. They've been doing that ever since they were freshmen, Coach. Maybe probably back in the little leagues. 1st and 10, a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down.
Just an 8-yard pickup, but he only needed 3, so it was a big play.
At the 20. That's the way we like it, baby. A Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down at the 20-yard line. Railers break the huddle. Smith out here to the near side. They've tried to get it to him a few times tonight. Poole up over the ball. Stevens out of the gun. Man in motion's Kanai. He's got the snap. Now he gives it to Keon. Keon up the middle. Got plenty of running room. And he's down across the 10-yard line. And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. Ball spotted at the 10-yard line. It's going to be a Chris Coyne first and goal. At the 10.
And more importantly, Bob, it keeps the clock running.
And you said it, Coach. We've got to keep getting those first downs to eat that clock up. 2 receivers here to the near side. Here's the snap, and it's
Stevens.
Stevens keeps it. And he's close to the goal line.
I can't see where.
He's inside the 5. It was first and goal. And I think they're going to spot it like at the 1. Second and goal.
I think it's a 2 or 3. It's hard to see. Maybe the 2. We'll give him 8.
On the scoreboard, they got the 2.
Yeah.
Smith was going to the left. Now he comes back to the right. Rail Splitters up to the line of scrimmage. Darren Stevens out of the gun. Man in motion. Got the snap. That's Keon, and they blow it dead. Nice block there by Peyton Bunner. Knocked the guy down. Keon would have just scooted into the end zone. Illegal procedure against the Lincoln Rail Splitter football team. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It was second and goal at the 2. Now it's going to be second and goal at the 7. 3 times we've been stopped. This is the 4th time that we've had a chance to score a touchdown. Stevens out of the guns. Got the snap. He's going to keep it himself. Up the middle.
He's
touchdown, in. Darren Stevens out of Middletown, Illinois. Number 12, Darren Stevens, and the Rail Splitters with a nice score there, Coach. And that's going to make the score 27-12.
That was a big play. Big series. Big drive by the Railers that gets a little distance between them.
And
he was up. What was that? A 7-yard?
7, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Angel will attempt the extra point. It'll be Crane on the hold, Johnston on the snap. There's the placement. There's the kick. Line drive. No good. Off to the right side, but the Rail Splitters got the big 6, and they lead it 27-12. That was a Joe Ryan Country Financial Lincoln Rail Splitter touchdown, 6 points. We'll be back after this in 30 seconds.
If you're you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Touchdown. That was a Joe Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. They lead it now 27-12. And now it's going to be a Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, Illinois. Angel Harrow going to kick it off. They've got two men back, two dangerous runners. Number 6 is David McGahee, the wide receiver, and number 11 is James Cummings. They both made big catches in this game.
I'd be highly surprised if either one of them gets to touch this kickoff.
Here's the approach by Angel. And he kicks a low line drive.
And I'm surprised.
And it's going to roll to Cummings, and Cummings is going to keep it. But Owen slows him down, then Frugier wraps him up along with Pentecost. And there's another rail splitter there too, but I lost him in the foray.
Owen Grant made the first hit and slowed him down and turned him around so some other defenders could come and make the tackle, but he gets big credit for that stop.
4 minutes and 48 seconds remain in the football game. Lincoln leads at 27-12. Southeast on their home field with the ball at the 19-yard line. Winters up over the football. Hall in the shotgun. He's got Watkins back there with him. He's got the snap. Wants to throw. Big pressure.
Yes!
Kicked off. That's Keon Carson on the interception along the sideline. Touchdown, Keon Carson. But the guy, there was one man that made the big hit, and I'm trying to pick him up. He hit the quarterback. That he caused the disruption there. Tackled the quarterback right after he threw it. And unfortunately, I can't pick him up.
Yeah, it made the pass just a little shorter than they wanted, and Keon stepped up in front and made a nice grab, and then a good run to the end zone. And going to guess that was about a 33 or 4 yard return.
He concentrated that and all the way in. I keep watching the guy that made the tackle, but he won't turn this way. And of course, that's a Joe Ryan Country Financial touchdown for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Johnson on the snap, the place by Crane. Here's the kick. And it's through the uprights by Angel, and that makes the score. The Lincoln Rail Splitters 34 and the Spartans of Southeast 12 with 4:36 left on the clock. Wish I could have picked up who made that big defensive move there, but it was so quick I flashed back to look at the interception.
Yeah, they put the pressure on there, and I did the same as you did, Bob. And Keon just kind of came out of nowhere. The receiver is one of their taller ones, and Keon is a little shorter, and he just kind of showed up and made a nice pick and then a great run afterwards.
34-12 Rail Splitters. Just when it was starting to get a little dicey, the Rail Splitters scored twice.
Yeah, those are big scores. You can breathe a little deeper, a little easier right now because it's more than over a two touchdown deficit now for the Spartans.
And it's a good thing because it's going to be another Chicago Street Rentals kickoff, and they're located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Chicago Street Rentals. Perry Weinbrenner, the owner there, the head man. Nicest guy in the country. Angel's going to kick it off for the Rail Splitters. He kicked that last extra point. 34-12 Rail Splitters. McGahee and Cummings again back for the Spartans. Here's Angel on the approach from his own 40-yard line. Swings that leg, kicks a line shot. It's picked up there. It's a nice running back there for the Spartans. He's tripped up.
Thank goodness, yeah.
And let's see who that was. Nice job tripping him up there. That was James Cummings. And was that Bunner? I think Bunner tripped him up.
Could have been, but he had a nice burst of speed there, coming up between some tacklers and makes you hold your breath for a second. But It makes me kind of surprised that they kick it deep to those guys. They quit doing that there in the first half. They were kicking it shorter, but here the last couple of times they've kicked it to the deep guys.
Yeah, if you're going to kick it deep, at least have some hang time. Ball at the 39 instead of the line shot. 1st and 10. Lone man in the backfield is Trayvon Hall. Now Watkins going to switch into the slot. He's a dangerous target, and so's McGahee. Here's the snap. Hall's got time, and he throws it to Watkins, and he's got a first down and more up the middle. And that is Deion Watkins. When you saw him go out in the slot, you knew it was trouble. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. And the only thing holding things up for the Spartans is the guys moving the chains. They're going with no running backs. They got 5 receivers. Winters will snap it to Trayvon Hall. Good pressure. Nice pressure by the Rail Splitters. Sanders was the first guy back there. He's in trouble. Hall along and say he got 5 yards out of it, but maybe 6. But Frank Sanders put a lot of pressure on him. There's no way he could pass.
The only thing better would be if you could have kept him in bounds, kept the clock running. But yeah, good defense up front, put the pressure on, didn't give him time to find any receivers. And as you said, he had 5 receivers out in the running routes.
Exactly 4 minutes left in the football game, Coach.
He picked up some yardage on that. He got about 5 yards down to the 32.
Spartans ready to go. This time, Deion Watkins in the backfield with Trayvon Hall. Here's the snap. He just back there for blocking. Good pressure. Nice. Oh, he breaks out of the pressure. They had him wrapped up, and he's got a first down and more along the sideline. The Rail Splitters had him wrapped up, and they couldn't hold on to him. And now a flag, a late flag. A little extracurricular activity out there by the students. And let's see what the official's going to say about that. Think of the few words traded out there. And they threw a flag up in the air. Who knows? Could go both ways. Where's that official at? The 10-yard line?
No, about the 20, 15.
They're talking it over with the captains of Southeast. And I don't know what that signal means, but it's against the Rail Splitters. And that's a big penalty against the Rail Splitters there, because that's going to be twice the distance to the goal for the Spartans. That's going to be a 1st and goal, I believe, maybe at the 9-yard line. Trayvon Hall out of the guns, got the snap. Another Watkins took it into the end zone, but the play was blown dead and a flag was thrown.
And that's going to be a procedure penalty against Southeast.
That'll back them back now to the 14. 3:42 on the game clock, but the good news is the Rail Splitters lead at 34-12.
The run before the penalty on Lincoln must have got them down to about the 18, and then they went half the distance to get it to the 9. Trayvon, back to the 14. Sorry, Bob.
I'm sorry. Snap. Trayvon, is he going to keep it, or is that Watkins?
Watkins, but got to wrap him.
Watkins and a couple of Rail Splitters there. Deion Watkins. Here we go again. 2nd goal, I believe, at the 6. Trayvon Hall out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. Now he's going to throw for the end zone.
Broken up.
Couple Rail Splitters out there.
That was Kanai, I think, that time.
Kanai Carson breaking it up. Stops the clock. 2:59 left for the game. 3rd and goal still at the 6. Checking into the lineup. That is Jordan Gillum. He's a wide receiver. McGahee split wide to the right. 3 receivers here on the near side. I bet they go for McGahee. Here's the snap. But no, he rolls the other way. Hall got time. Throw. Did he make the catch? Yes. Touchdown, Spartans. And that was Marcel Jerome. Number 3, the junior, on a nice pass, 6-yard pass from Trayvon Hall, and that'll make the score Lincoln 34. And the Spartans with 18 points, and again they'll go for the 2-point conversion. They score with 2:53 left on the game clock. That was a nice catch.
Yeah, it was. He threw a nice hard ball, but kept it low, and the receiver had to get down underneath to pick it up, and he did a nice job.
3 receivers on the far side of the field, 1 on the near side, now 2 on the near side, 5 receivers. Hall, the lone man in the backfield, and he's going to run with it up the middle, and he's got 2 points. 2-point conversion for the quarterback, Trayvon Hall. And that's going to make the score Lincoln Rail Splitters 34 and the Spartans 20. 2-0 for the Spartans. 34-20 the score. Lincoln with a 2-touchdown lead with 2:53 left in the game. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
Big touchdown for the Southeast Spartans and a 2-point conversion on top of that to make the score Lincoln 35, Spartans 20. And we still got a lot of time left, Coach. 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
Yeah, Lincoln's going to get we're going to probably see an onside kick here. I would think maybe you got to be looking for that. And if Lincoln can get the possession and pick up a couple first downs, they could potentially run out most of the 2:53 here.
All our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. And on the kickoff, it'll be the big man, Gabe Lobmaster. As Coach said, we might just see an onside kick. That'd be the smart play here. Up front, you got Christian Brown. You've got Frugier up there. A couple of the guys we see for the Rail Splitters. Lobmaster tees it up. He's only got like a 4-yard approach. Here it is. The onside.
There you
we
go.
got on it. Let's see. Look, couple guys dive on it. But the first guy on it is, I've been that's
22.
22. Is that Lakin? Lakin Adams.
Yep.
Lakin Adams. A lot of pressure on the young sophomore, and he covets the football for the Rail Splitters.
He got on it, and another Railer got on top of him to make sure it didn't score out. Lincoln's going to have it on the 45-yard line.
A great field position. That's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby. Up on that front line, Evan Walkendorf, Frank Sanders. Here's Crane split wide outside. Dom's up there. Here's a man in motion, the snap. And Stevens keeps it. He's just burning some clock. Now he got a yard out of it. Going to spot him at the 46.
Southeast just took another timeout. They're second, so they still have 1 left to stop the clock, and then just a 1-yard pickup, as you said, Bob.
They're down by 2 touchdowns, 14 points. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends.
That timeout, the Spartans took it. Was that their last one, Coach?
They got one more.
They got one more timeout, trying to keep that clock under control with 3:44 left. They're looking for a fumble or an interception. They're desperate. They're looking for anything here.
And Lincoln's looking for a first down.
Definitely. Here on the near side's Gabe Smith. Stevens out of the gun. Man in motion's Kenai Carson. They give it to Keon. Keon is spun down at the 45-yard line. That's a loss there of a yard. The Rail Splitters.
And they took I think that's their third and final timeout.
Timeout for the Spartans. Lincoln leads it 34-20. We'll be back after this timeout, 30-second timeout.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Spartans out of their timeout, back in their defensive positions. Zach Poole's up over the football. Rail Splitters ready to go. Here's the snap to Stevens. Hands off to Keon Carson, straight arm, and they nail him way in the backfield. All we're doing here is burning some clock. We needed a first down. So this is going to be a fourth down situation now for the Rail Splitters. Fourth and long for Lincoln. The clock's on the move, though. 2:19, I'm sorry. The goalpost keeps getting in my way.
They didn't take it down at halftime.
They didn't. And they had a drone flying around with an acetylene torch, but they didn't use it.
So I'm going to assume we haven't seen many punts this year, but I think we'll punt this one probably.
All right. We'll see who will punt it away for the Rail Splitters.
Looks like Lincoln's going to run the clock down and take a time out of their own.
If it is a punt, Angel does the punting for Lincoln. And you're right, Coach. It's a timeout for the Rail Splitters with 1:50 left on the clock. And the Rail Splitters leading 34-20. We'll be back after this.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
And we are back with Rail Splitter football. The Rail Splitters took a timeout now. The Spartans took two in a row. And now the Rail Splitters took a timeout. And as Coach said, they were doing that to burn some clock.
Yeah, they used up every second they could there before the fourth down punt here. And so got it down, as you said, to 150. They're going to punt here. Just got to prevent any long return.
And Ryan Frugier is going to snap it to Angel Harrow, who will punt it away. Two men back for the Spartans. McGahee and Cummings. There's the long count. Over his head. Angel goes back to get it. And now he's got to run with it. He's running around the side there, and they take him down. Snap was over his head. Angel went back and got it because he knew he couldn't down it that far back, so he tried to run it out of harm's way. But it's going to be excellent field position for the Spartans.
Lincoln has given Southeast every opportunity in this game, Bob.
They certainly have. It looks like Christmas early out there for the Spartans. But with only, 101 seconds left on the clock, the Spartans are going to have to score twice.
It's on the 34-yard line.
First and 10 for the Spartans. Winters up over the football. Numerous receivers, 5 of them total. Trayvon Hall, the lone man in the backfield, the junior quarterback's got the snap. And he's in the pocket, and good pressure. Yes. And the tackle, Bunner. That's a mellow cream sack for Bunner. He's got 2 donuts in his back pocket. Peyton Bunner, Jr. We get to watch him again next year. 6 foot, 200 pound. He's got the mellow cream sack at the 40-yard line. Big loss for the Spartans. Now they're running. Dion Watkins is back there. Oh, good pressure again. And they've got him. Is that Angel?
Oh, no.
Now they dive on the fumble. What did they call there? That was Angel. I believe. I could be wrong. No, you're right. That is Frugier. It is Frugier.
They're going to call him for either late hit or throwing him down, but it was just a tackle.
Yeah, that was just a tackle. Ryan Frugier in a very nice play.
That's a terrible call. Oh, can I say that?
You can.
Well, it was.
You're a veteran coach. You can say that. But that's not going to stop him from marching the wrong way. At the 30-yard line now. What a nice... He didn't even get the mellow cream. Nah, Joe Ryan will give it to him. Here we go. They got the clock going. Down to a minute.
Southeast isn't in any hurry.
No. Trayvon Hall got the snap. Here comes the pressure. That's holding there. They don't call it. Knocked away.
Incomplete.
That was number 51, Tate Johnston. The outside linebacker knocked that pass away to the intended receiver. Stops the clock at 45 seconds. Third down for the Spartans. McGahee and Marcel Jerome on the far side of the field. On the near side, it is Jordan Gillum. In the slot, the always dangerous. Now David McGahee's moved. Here's the snap to Hall. Good pressure.
Oh!
And the Spartans with the ball.
Tackling.
He's fighting for the end zone. Finally taken down.
Keep the clock running.
That's right. That keeps the clock running. No timeouts left.
Why did they stop?
Because it's the home field. Oh, it's a first down. And first down for the Spartans. Is that 34 seconds? I can't tell.
I didn't see who it was, but we had a Railer, I think, try to go for the interception instead of defending the receiver, and that's what gave him.
Officials blowing their whistles. They got the stakes moved. And now they got a. Oh, is there somebody injured?
No.
What's that coach coming on the field for? All right, here we go.
Well, there might be a Railer going off on the other side.
Yeah, there is. I don't know what happened to him.
Run the clock, yeah. Should have been running.
4th and 4. Here's the snap. Trayvon Hall in the pocket. Now he's going to run with it.
Don't let him in the end zone.
Outside. He's in the end zone, I believe.
Yes.
Touchdown, Spartans. With 20 seconds left on the clock, so they're going to onside kick it. The score now 34-26 in favor of the Rail Splitters. 34-26. It's turned into a barn burner now with 20 seconds left.
And this is a big play.
Yeah, they get the 2-point conversion here, and it's 34-28. And all they got to do is score to tie it. But we'll have the football.
Well, we hope so.
Trayvon out of the gun. Got the snap. Rolls to his left. He's got time.
Yes.
Oh, and he goes down. Good pressure. And the man of the hour is... Can't pick his number up. Is that 11? I think it is. Yes, it is. That is Peyton Bunner. Stopped the 2-point conversion with 20 seconds left. And the score, Lincoln 34, the Spartans 26. So we'll be back in 30 seconds. Football sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. 20 seconds left on the clock, 20.4 to be exact. Lincoln's already out there. Keon Carson back to receive the kickoff.
Southeast tried this onside kick last time, Bob, and Lincoln did a good job of just covering it up. That's all they need to do here to finish this game off.
Bob Master will kick the onside kick. So all we have to do is get the onside kick.
That's it.
And it's all over. victory formation.
Yep.
Okay. Lob master. He only does a 4-yard approach. All the rail splitters poised like infielders here. Well, he kicks it long.
Go out of bounds. Yes.
And he goes out of bounds.
We'll take it.
Yes, indeed. I don't think the coach wanted that.
No, that was the last thing they wanted to do, but, things happen.
Yeah.
These are 16 and 17-year-old kids and 15.
Sometimes things go awry. 20 seconds left, and all Darren Stevens has to do is take the snap and take a knee.
Yep, that's all. So
Zach Poole, that's the game plan, will snap it to him, and Darren Stevens will take a knee. There's the victory formation. There's the whistle. The snap and the knee, and that's going to run the clock out. Rail Splitter's going to walk out of here with their 4th victory, 34-26, and now both teams line up to shake hands. Good sportsmanship as the clock runs down here at Southeast High School. There's the goose egg on the board, and the final score again, Lincoln Rail Splitters 34 and the Southeast Spartans 26. We'll be back to wrap it up after this minute message.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
Record of 4 wins and 1 loss. The final score, Lincoln Rail Splitters 34 and the Southeast Spartans 26. And Coach, it wasn't easy.
it was not a pretty game by any means. Give Southeast some credit. They came in 0-4, and they played a hard game, made some mistakes, but gave Lincoln everything that they wanted tonight. And so they may be able to put a couple W's on the board before the end of the season. Lincoln, on the other hand, did what they had to do. They got to win, and that's what the most important thing was. But they left a lot out there on the field. 3 touchdowns they could have, should have had, and so they'll be back to the drawing board this weekend and next week, getting ready for the Jacksonville Crimson coming to Lincoln.
You're right, Coach. They didn't have a lot of penalties, but they just came at the most inopportune time.
Yeah, they had a couple that just they're at the end of the first half that ended that drive, which should have been a score, and then in the second half they wound up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more penalties. So still didn't get them down where they need to be.
Well, there was a good Southeast crowd here tonight. They honored the seniors, and a good time was had by all here on the Southeast side, but they didn't get the victory. But they did a good job against the Rail Splitters tonight. But as you said, the bottom line is the Rail Splitters got the victory. I want to thank all our fine sponsors for bringing you Lincoln Rail Splitter football. Of course, our salute goes out to our fans. I want to thank Lloyd Kirby for engineering the ball game. I want to thank Joe Lee back at the station for keeping us on the air. She always does a great job. And I want to thank my partner, Coach Ken Schweitzer. Thank you, Coach. We'll be back, as you said, at Hanlon Field next Friday night. Final score here from Southeast, Lincoln Rail Splitters 34 and the Southeast Spartans 26. Bobby V reporting here from Southeast. Thanks for listening.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com.
The Heart of Memory Care consists of providing person-directed care to know and to work with each resident as an individual, and to provide them with care as unique as they are. At Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care in Lincoln, our caring, compassionate staff, enriching activities, and cottage front apartments all provide the secure, safe environment that your loved one requires. Hi, I'm Deb Mox, Administrator at Copper Creek Cottages. Let Copper Creek Cottages Memory Care be the light in your journey.
If you're not happy with the way your home landscape looks, but not sure what you need to do or how to fix it, then it might be time to get a little help from your friends at Bees Landscaping. Their highly trained and courteous staff will do all the work that fits your style and budget, including retaining walls, patios, sidewalks, leveling and grading yards, seeding and fertilizing, or new sod installation. Bees Landscaping, 1302 State Route 10. We are making a difference.
Timber Creek Village Assisted Living understands the emotional journey of moving to a new home. That's why we work hard to make the transition as easy for you as possible. We currently have apartments available and invite you to come by and let us show you how we can provide you with a stress-free lifestyle and why Timber Creek Village is top choice for retirement living in Lincoln. You'll enjoy private apartments, 3 home-cooked meals a day, daily activities, socialization with other residents, and care centered around your individual needs. Timber Creek Village, where people become friends and friends become family.
WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com present Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. WLCN's live stream video coverage of Rail Splitter Football is brought to you by these fine sponsors. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Schneider Masonry, family owned and operated in Central Illinois with over 40 years of experience serving builders, contractors, and homeowners. Free estimates available. Call 217-314-9654. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Community High School Rail Splitter Football. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.